Everyone, please virtually stand for Judge Burns.
Okay, what do we have here? Okay. Good morning, everyone. Case 90210, the state against Detective Tony Bear, who is charged in the recent home invasions that took place in Pound Ridge, Westchester. Detective Bear has pleaded not guilty to all charges. Counselor Toussaint is representing him today. Okay, Counselor Oscar Lump is leading the prosecution team. Counselor Lump, you may state your case.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you to my esteemed colleague, Counselor Toussaint, and good morning, members of the jury. It's good to see you. We are here to seek justice for most dreaded crime inflicted on people at Pound Ridge. 6 months of terror, absolute horror. What was this unfortunate community faced?
I don't understand a word you just said.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you don't understand what I'm saying. How convenient.
Sorry, Counselor, but I don't understand what you are saying either. Raise your hand if you understand what Mr. Lump said. Okay, 0 hands. Counselor Lump, can you please repeat what you said? And dear God, try to speak more clearly.
Oh, okay. We are here to seek justice for a most heinous crime inflicted on the good people of Pound Ridge. 6 months of terror. Yeah, absolute horror was what this unfortunate community faced. Yeah. The only fortunate thing is that this case is cut and dry. The evidence points to Detective Tony Bear being the one who committed this crime.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
Yeah, that's right, Detective Tony Bear. That's what makes this case so disturbing. Yeah, the person that was supposed to be protecting the good people of Pound Ridge was the one inflicting the pain. Imagine coming home or coming downstairs to eat a bagel with cream cheese, 2 fried eggs, bacon, some waffles with blueberries on top, and those little nice chocolate chips.
Counselor, please get on with it.
Sorry. Only to find nothing. That's no exaggeration. Not one morsel inside. Yeah. To be quite honest, the evidence against Detective Bear is undisputable. We have sketch from a witness. Doesn't this bear look awfully familiar? Yeah.
Come on. Sketches?
We have this footage from a nanny cam. Unless Detective Bear has a twin, I would really like to hear what the opposing team has to say about that.
No, whatever.
And also an eyewitness who saw him very clearly. We will hear from her momentarily.
Say another word. Counselor, say another word.
Now, I'm sure that the opposing counselor will have a very elaborate explanation for the innocence of Detective Bear. He will likely bring experts to dispute the evidence shown here today. He will paint Detective Bear to be a victim who is just trying to protect people of Pound Ridge. He will spend hours upon hours trying to deflect your attention from the evidence and create an illusion in hopes that you will believe a world of fantasy. Yeah, that's right, fantasy. But I only ask you to stay focused on the facts of this case, on the simple evidence presented to you here today.
Counselor Toussaint, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Your Honor. Counselor Lump. Thank you to the jury. Detective Tony Bear is innocent of all charges.
Counselor, you may continue.
I'm finished.
Oh. Counselor Lump, you may take the floor.
Well, thank you for clearing things up, counselor. Well, I guess that we could just let Detective Tony Bear go home and get on with our day, I guess.
Yeah.
But before we do that, I'd like to bring up my first witness, She Magic. Yeah. Hello, She Magic. Can you state your name and address to the court? My name is She Magic. I live at 122 Old Stone Hill Road in Pound Ridge. Take us back to the night of February 10th. Oh, such a difficult day to bring back to my consciousness. It was a very intuitive day. Yes, all my chakras were open and I was sensing something. I was in the bathtub and I heard a rumble and I went downstairs in the kitchen and that's when I saw her. Oh, that's hard to talk about. But I saw a big, strong, furry thing in the kitchen. And he was licking honey. And he turned around and stared at me in the eyes. Yes, and that's when I knew that I've met my twin flame. Yes, we had an instant soul connection, but I was terrified. And then he licked some honey off of his paw, and then he ran away, and I've never seen him again. Oh. Madam, is Detective Tony Bear the person that you saw that evening? Yes, that's him. And no further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Toussaint, would you like to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor. She Magic, are you 100% sure that Detective Tony Bear was the person at your home on the evening in question?
Yes, I am sure.
Well, I think that you are wrong.
Counselor, you may continue.
That's all, Your Honor.
Oh, Mr. Lump?
I'd like to call Detective Tony Bear to the virtual stand.
I'm Detective Skater Tony Bear, Montuke.
Hello?
My bro, you want answers?
I think I'm entitled to that.
You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth, my bro. Son, we live in a world that's surrounded by honey, my duke, and that honey has to be lit without being stung, my bro. Who's gonna do it? You, counselor? You, Lieutenant Blind Bird? I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom, my duke. You weak for She Magic. You curse the intruder. You have that luxury, my bro. You have the luxury of not knowing what Tony Bear knows, my duke. That She Magic's trauma, while tragic, my bro, probably saved lives. And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. You don't want the truth because deep down inside, my bro, in places you don't talk about at parties, you want someone licking honey. You need someone licking honey.
Did you lick the honey?
I did your job.
Did you lick the honey?
You goddamn right I did, my bro.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. What have I done?
Yeah, you're going down.
The jury has come to a verdict. Detective Tony Bear is found guilty of all charges.
That's bull.
Detective Tony Bear, you are hereby sentenced to 3 years prison with hard labor.
Your Honor, may I speak?
Okay, ma'am, go ahead.
I know that what the detective did was wrong, but I see a lot of good in him. My name is She Magic. I carry the healing power of the She. My frequency is very high, and I believe that I can rehabilitate his lost soul. I ask Your Honor to please release Detective Tony Bear to me. Release him into my custody, and I will rehabilitate him.
This is highly unusual, but also is a courtroom with stuffed animals. So I'll allow this if Detective Tony Bear is okay with it.
Anything is better than prison, Your Honor.
Tony Bear, this program of lack is what has caused you to hoard honey in such a savage way. But with the help of the she, you'll come to see that there is an abundance of honey, all the honey that you want.
Skater Tony Bear live on the set now. We don't carry that stress, let them rest. My Duke got you shook by my look as I creep across your yard like a mother.